Human growth hormone HGH is an important hormone that assists with cell repair and metabolism. It's produced by your pituitary gland, which is located at the base of your brain. Those with low HGH levels are often at a greater risk of having certain diseases. For this reason, your HGH level is considered a good indicator of your overall health condition. HGH performs various important functions in the body like fueling childhood growth, regulating metabolism, and maintaining body composition. Low HGH levels may decrease your quality of life, increase your risk of disease, and lead to body fat gain. If you suspect you may have low levels of growth hormone, a doctor can diagnose growth hormone deficiency using several tests, including the insulin tolerance test, HGH or arginine stimulation test, or glucagon stimulation test. These are some of the research-backed ways to boost human growth hormone levels naturally in your body. Diet changes, such as reducing sugar, exercising regularly, and certain supplements may help naturally increase levels of human growth hormone. Let's dive in details, but before that, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you watch this first time. Here are some evidence-based ways to increase human growth hormone HGH levels naturally. 1. Lose body fat. The amount of belly fat you carry is directly related to your HGH production. Those with higher levels of belly fat may have impaired HGH production and an increased risk of disease. In fact, one older study found that having higher amounts of belly fat was linked to lower levels of HGH. Another 2005 study monitored the 24-hour release of HGH and found a large decline in those with more abdominal fat. 2. Fast intermittently. Studies show that fasting leads to a major increase in HGH levels. Interestingly, one recent study of 47 people found that HGH levels increased fivefold during a 24-hour fast. Other older studies have also demonstrated increased HGH secretion after 2 or 5-day fasts. Intermittent fasting is a more popular dietary approach that limits eating to brief time periods. Multiple methods of intermittent fasting are available. One common approach is a daily 8-hour eating window with a 16-hour fast. Another involves limiting daily calorie intake for 2 days per week. Intermittent fasting can alter HGH levels in two main ways. First, it can help decrease body fat, which directly affects HGH production. Second, it'll keep your insulin levels low for most of the day, as insulin is released when you eat. Research suggests that insulin spikes can disrupt your growth hormone signaling. Though shorter 12 to 16-hour fasts might also be beneficial, there is limited research available, as most studies are focused on the effects of full-day fasts. 3. Consider an arginine supplement. When taken alone, arginine may boost HGH, though some people tend to use amino acids like arginine alongside exercise. Several older studies show that exercise may blunt or reduce the response of growth hormone.
However, one older study observed that taking arginine and lysine without any exercise significantly increased levels of this hormone. According to one test tube study, L-arginine could activate a pathway in the body responsible for the synthesis and secretion of HGH. 4. Improve your sleep quality. Your pituitary gland releases the maximum amount of growth hormone during your sleep. HGH levels rise and fall based on the pattern of your sleep cycle. For example, HGH production is commonly the highest before midnight and significantly lesser during the early morning. Studies have found that not getting proper sleep could be a big factor behind low growth hormone levels. This is why you have to always try to get a decent night of sleep to improve your HGH production in the long term. 5. Reduce your sugar intake. An increase in insulin may alter the expression of neurons that release HGH. According to one older study in people with obesity, high insulin levels can reduce levels of growth hormone. Because refined carbs and sugar raise insulin levels the most, reducing your intake may help optimize growth hormone levels. Along with directly affecting insulin levels, excess sugar intake is a key factor in weight gain and obesity, which also affect HGH levels. 6. Take GABA supplements. Gamma-aminobutyric acid GABA is an important neurotransmitter that sends signals around your brain and has a calming effect on your central nervous system. This is why many take its supplements to relax and improve their sleep quality, which, in turn, helps to temporarily increase HGH levels. 7. Have a sports drink while working out. Research shows that taking sports supplements boosts human growth hormone levels temporarily. Some studies have found that taking sports drinks towards the end of an exercise session could cause your HGH levels to rise for a short time. However, you may want to track the extra calories in the drink if you're trying to lose weight. 8. Consider a melatonin supplement. Melatonin is a hormone that plays an important role in sleep and blood pressure regulation. Melatonin supplements have become a popular supplement that can increase the quality and duration of your sleep. Some older research has shown that a melatonin supplement can enhance HGH production. 9. Consider other natural supplements. Several other supplements may enhance human growth hormone production, including glutamine. One older study found that a 2g dose of glutamine could temporarily increase HGH levels by up to 78%. Creatine. According to one study in sprinters and long-distance runners, creatine supplementation significantly increased HGH levels after 6 weeks. Ornithine. One 2010 study gave participants ornithine 30 minutes after exercise and found a greater peak in HGH levels. 10. Perform high-intensity exercises. Exercising is a great way to significantly increase your growth hormone levels. This increase, though, depends on many factors like your body's physiological traits, the amount of food eaten before a workout, as well as the type and intensity of the exercise. Researchers found that among all forms of exercise, high-intensity exercises are most able to boost human growth hormone levels.